What's up, guys? This is Zack Hample coming to you from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Not Tampa, even though it's the Tampa Bay Rays. The stadium is actually located in St. Pete. Kind of weird. Now, this video has been in high demand. I've gotten a ton of comments on YouTube from people asking me to come here because I've posted footage from every other Major League stadium up until now. Well, not SunTrust Park. The Braves haven't officially opened their new home for the regular season, but this is it. I'm finally here. I'm really excited. You would think that this place would be a paradise for catching baseballs because unfortunately the Rays have had really low attendance over the years, but there are two things that actually make it pretty tough. Number one, it opens very late. Game time tonight is 7:10 p.m. and I'm not going to get inside till 5:40. So the Rays might even be done with batting practice by then, so you might not even see me wear this hat too much after this. And number two, even when the outfield is very empty, the configuration is pretty annoying, so it makes it tough to cover a lot of ground when running for home runs. I'll point that stuff out later, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be a huge numbers day for me, but like I said, I'm really excited to be here. Jason Grilly tossed that one up on the board. It's pretty tight here today.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He didn't get one yet.
Nice job.
Thank you.
You got it. Going for the epic 425-foot Troy Tulowitzki home run right now. There's a lot of room to run up in this aisle, but obviously it takes a poke to get the ball here.
Oh, here we go. Holy cow. That's coming. Nice job.
Went down there for just a couple of batters, and while I was there, they hit one right to this spot. You know, that's how it goes. Still having fun. See, what makes this place tough is these tunnels right here that come up into the seats. I mean, if you're down in front, it gets kind of clogged up, and if you're just sort of like medium range back, you can't really ever run more than one section at a time because every staircase up here has a tunnel. So if you really want any room to maneuver, you have to play back about 10 rows, and then you're getting into 400-ish foot home runs, which are not that common. So that's why the Trop is a tricky place for ball. First one of these this year. It's a Florida spring training ball. Same logo as the 2016 spring training ball, they just basically changed the year, but it's pretty cool to get one of these. So batting practice just ended. As I predicted, it was not a huge day for piling up numbers. I got 4 baseballs total, including 3 different types of balls. The regular one, spring training, and then a Blue Jays commemorative from last season. So always nice to get a variety, and I gave this one, hey, I actually already gave that to him and I had to borrow it back to show it to the camera, but yeah, pretty good time out here despite the fact that the stadium opened kind of late. Definitely one of the more unique features in any Major League Baseball stadium. A huge tank where there are live Rays swing around and you can go and touch them. Would have been cool to do that now, but the line was pretty long. But I just love seeing interactive stuff like this at stadiums. Obviously the kids love it, so nice job by the Rays with that.
First baseman, number 14, Justin Smith.
It's another Florida spring training ball, nice and mud rubbed. This looks like it's been used a while. It's had a nice life. This cross aisle right here, and there's one on either side of home plate, is a pretty good spot to catch foul balls. The problem is, though, that you're not really supposed to stand here, so security will come and ask you to move, but you can hang out for a batter or two, keep it moving, and, you know, maybe squeeze out an extra opportunity that way. Apologies if I'm in the shadows here, but just wanted to come to the upper deck quickly, take a quick peek. Half the seats are covered by tarps because attendance is so low, and there's also a catwalk that obstructs views from up there. This is one of the quietest stadiums I've ever been to. There's a guy there ringing a cowbell, but seriously, this place is like a ghost town, which is kind of cool actually, but it just has a really weird vibe. Thank you very much. That was amazing. I don't know if this is officially the signature dish of Tropicana Field, but it looks good. It's called the West Palm Bowl, I think. Marinated pulled pork with mango salsa, black beans, rice, plantain chips. Of course I got the bottled water. And by the way, this whole area above and behind the batter's eye is totally new to me. And it's gorgeous. This is like the classiest part of Tropicana Field that I've ever seen. Well, it's a final here at the Trop. Jays got on the board for the first time this season with their first win. The final was 5-2, and I kind of also got on the board in a certain way. This is only my second game of the year, and at my first one in Milwaukee, all of my baseballs were toss-ups. So I got my first, well, 2 home run balls during BP of the season, including one on the fly. I made a nice catch out here in left field. 5 balls total today, gave 3 away, and I do count the giveaways in my grand total, so that number is now 9,486. And by the way, I posted a video recently announcing that I'm doing my annual fundraiser to benefit the children's charity Pitching for Baseball, where people pledge money for every ball I catch over the course of the season, and that money goes to the charity. You can win prizes if you donate money. Check the description below this video. I'll throw a link there to that other video where I talked about that. But this was my first time here in 4 years. And there are some things in the stadium that are different now. They've classed up the joint a bit. Feels good to be back, and I'm excited to come back tomorrow for one more.